Hi there, good afternoon. So another day, another song analysis or review it is. I just checked my review list and I saw on the top of it Black Panther. So today we are going to review Black Panther. We are going to see what meanings are there behind it. It is a difficult song to interpret because again, it's very noisy, just like the other Crystal Castle songs, and very multi-layered. And I see no reason not to start immediately. Alright, these were the starting seconds, and what's interesting about them is that they sound very cyberpunk. They sound very retro and very digital. No wonder one of the fan-made music videos for it they actually feature the retro Tron videos. And it's so fitting. It sounds like a very hyper computer game sound even. But let's see what happens in this chaos. Beeping sound, chiptune sounds, again these are all computer game sounds, which makes sense because Crystal Castle's Ethan Kath from the duo, he would actually use short-circuiting Tetris machines for his songs, so it makes so much sense that I'm getting retro vibes from this. It sounds like a skin scene in a digital cyber world. It's time for the vocals, really. It sounds like running, or it sounds like a fighter game fight. I will cover the lyrics in a moment. I'm not going to touch on them yet because it's a completely different world. Right now, let's just stay with the cyber vibes. I can imagine the choice of character rotating in that moment. I'm getting a lot of pose out of it, especially in the pausing bits. It's almost like a we appreciate power posing moment. We appreciate power. We appreciate power. We appreciate power. The typical feeling that the hero has a lot to do and a lot to concentrate on. Now, this is the general feeling of what you get out from the song by the first listen, and most people concentrate on that, on the surface, when they listen to a song. What worries me is that you can party to everything, but it's good to be aware of what's under the surface. So always consider what you're listening to, what the mood is. So it sounds fun, it sounds like a party song, it sounds like something you would listen to on a concert and you can't really understand the lyrics. But I must tell you that if you visit Genius or if you visit the official Crystal Castle's website, you will see that the story is something completely else. It's been confirmed by the singer, Alice Glass, that the song is actually about a mother hating on her children, and it's suggested in the lyrics that the father of the children is actually way older than the mother. The mother didn't feel a connection with them, so she proceeds to drown these children. And it details the parasitism the mother feels as she looks at these offspring, basically, and she commits the crime. Now, this is what I consider bad art. I'm sorry to say this. I know it's a fun song, but I consider it bad art because there is the narrative, and then there is this, which is the melody. And then the narrative feels like birds. You know, the song from Crystal Castles. It's like crazy. And the melody is good time. That's how it feels like. And it's not even a juxtaposition. It's not even reasonable. It's just bad communication in this case. I know it's not nice to say these things, especially when we're all Crystal Castles fans. No, it's just mood-wise, I'm seeing some poor design choices, that's all. But it's a good party song. If you treat the vocals as this like corrupted information which is not even relevant and you don't have to worry about it, then you can go with the cyber vibe and it will become just a fun song. So yeah, this was Black Panther so far, and let me emphasize the retro vibes again. Honestly, even the title of it, Black Panther, it just I'm going to find a poster for this with a retro poster with a panther on it because Black Panthers were just so popular back in the day, 80s, 90s, especially with the color purple in them. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I'm only here now editing, and it turns out that there was actually a very important retro Black Panther. He was called Panther, and he was in the He-Man universe, which is in the same universe as the She-Ra world. And Crystal Castles was named after She-Ra because She-Ra would mention that the world is united under the Crystal Castles.
We must find the Crystal Castle.
What's a crystal castle?
According to the old tales, it's the most magical place on Etheria.
So, and it's purple. I had no idea. I was literally just free associating. So I think you just witnessed some mediumship there.
Gleaming in the morning light, home of She-Ra shining bright. Crystal Castle! You put it together. She-Ra sold separately. You can pretend.
But yeah, there is some chance that Black Panther was actually, who knows? It might have been inspired by Panther from She-Ra, which Crystal Castles was inspired by, and it was a contemporary of Crystal Castles when it started. So yeah, I'm overwhelmed. Alright, this was everything for Black Panther. The next one, according to the list, I'm not even sure. I believe it's going to be kept, but we will see. Thank you for listening to this review. I'm looking forward for the following songs from Crystal Castles. It's going to be exciting. So yeah, stay tuned for further Let's Plays and song reviews, and we're going to dive in. Thank you. Bye bye.